Fake, fake, fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chaos continues because we got to talk about this illegal alien faking a seizure, doing one of these just to get out of being arrested, to make the Republicans look bad, to make Trump just look like he's just pure evil. Oh my gosh, they caused this man to seize. It was fake. Okay, spoiler alert, it was fake. The guy looked to his left and right. Hey, the camera's rolling. Okay, here goes. You know, he needs to go ahead and try out for his acting role. Maybe he can get a concession if he becomes a big name actor. But before we get into that, I want to go ahead and play this video that I saw the first couple seconds and I kind of died laughing at this. This was an illegal alien. The title says that illegal alien squeals while being arrested. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Señor, ¿está bien? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama, señor? Señor, ¿cómo se llama para poder buscar a su familia? Fucking pussy ass bitches. If y'all have the balls to capture someone with a knife, take it off.
Why is this guy screaming like... I'm glad the guy finally stopped screaming, but where the hell do all these people keep coming from? They must still have applications or some method of identifying when ICE is nearby. Otherwise, how the heck would they get so many people out there so fast? Like, an arrest can happen just so quickly. Like, somebody just shows up and boom, you're arrested, you're in custody, you're in handcuffs, you're thrown in the back of somebody's vehicle. This doesn't look like disappearing people to me. I mean, they're clearly on camera. Every time I look up, is some sort of video of people trying to portray ICE in the worst form possible, even though obviously arrest either could go one of two ways. Either you could get arrested and that you could just go willingly, or you could fight them tooth and nail and then try to make yourself out to be the victim, even though nobody forced you to come to the country illegally. This guy squealing like a pig aside, let's go ahead and react to the real story here with this illegal alien faking a seizure.
Some in the crowd are crying, seeing a toddler caught in the middle of an ICE apprehension.
A cruelty! There is a baby in there!
Federal agents struggle with the man, woman, and child in the car as a crowd surrounds the agents and people record the chaotic encounter.
What they ended up doing was locking arms, the mom and the dad, and they had the 2-year-old in the back, but they ended up bringing her to the front.
The car was pulled over early.
You know, that's illegal already. Oh, locking arms. Yeah, I mean, we see this all the time. They hang on to the steering wheel, they lock arms. I mean, we see it all. It's the same old, same old.
This morning on Kimball Street.
I just got a call from ICE. They're requesting assistance. They said they need our assistance.
And as the crowd grows, Fitchburg police officers are called in.
That's the guy who they arrested. You'll see I don't know if the seizure's in this video or the next one. You'll see it.
Officers are called in.
FPD is completely different than ICE. They could have been like, you can't be here without a warrant in hand, this, that, but they just let it happen.
Their family,
Tensions flare as people clash with ICE agents.
Nothing I can do.
And frustration grows with local officers who cordon off the car with police tape. Eventually, the woman's taken into ICE custody and the man's allowed to leave with the child.
Yeah, the man who has the seizure in the next video, you know, miraculously seemed like he was fine in mere moments. Like, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this.
I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone. Look what they're doing. He's sneezing.
Stop. That's fine. Back up. This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hands. He's having a seizure.
Back up. Oh my God, don't touch me.
Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure.
Man, these people are insufferable. I'll tell you what. Look, shout out to Right Wing Angel on Instagram. This guy posts all kinds of interesting stories. But there's an update here from Homeland Security. Imagine faking a seizure to help a criminal escape. The target of this operation, Juliano, look, it don't matter what his name is the worst of the worst. In August 2025, local police arrested this thug a criminal illegal alien from Ecuador, for assault and battery with a dangerous weapon after she stabbed her coworker twice with a pair of scissors and then threw a trash barrel at her. Wow. Okay. So they're talking about the woman. Interesting. So this woman was released into the country by the Biden administration by Sleepy Cricket Joe Biden in 2023. During ICE targeted the vehicle of this cricket woman, her child and husband were in the car. The target threw the child into the arms of her husband while he purported to have a medical episode, though he refused medical help and displayed absolutely no signs of medical concerns just moments later. Mere moments later. Interesting. Next it says, emergency medical personnel on the scene found no legitimate medical episode. ICE called 911 and the illegal alien refused any medical care. Interesting. Agitators attempted to impede their arrest. Yeah, we saw that. So, guys, yet another example of basically just people do any and everything besides leave the country. Like the evil orange man's authoritarian dictatorship fascist regime is so awful, and yet these people don't want to go. I mean, I feel like if my country was that bad, then I'd want to leave. Isn't that exactly what these people are doing? When you immigrate to a country with an I, you're leaving one country going into another one, right? If you're coming to America, it's got to be for a reason. Most people say they want a better life. So that means that in their country, their life sucked and they love it in America so much, or they believe an American dream is so great, they're coming here. And yeah, you got crazy leftists who are acting like this is like the worst country ever. They're trying to move to other countries. This is what's stupid. They're so mad that illegal aliens are coming into America and being forced out because America's so great. They want to come. Illegal aliens want to come here, but you got these crazy leftists who are trying to leave America. The illegals want to come in. The insane leftists want to leave. I say let them go. This guy should get an Emmy, a Golden Globe Award, okay, Best Actor for this one. You know, sometimes people ask you, like, do you have no sympathy, no empathy? What about if it was you and blah, blah, blah? I've had a lot of stuff happen in my life. Nobody knows what the hell's happened to me in my life. Let's not pretend like anyone does know. Nobody knows except me. But one thing you're never going to see is me sitting up here crying. This is one of the reasons why I'm the way I am, is because I have been through a lot of stuff. Nobody knows what I've been through. But I know one thing is I stay out of trouble intentionally. I done been in trouble before, and it's hard to get out of it. Once you're in it, it's hard to get out of it. You can get in trouble with people. You get in trouble with the law enforcement, with your job, with crazy relationships, and all, like, with your family. All kinds of crazy stuff can happen. There's people out here with drugs, there's disease carrying women, is leeches, gangs, all kinds of stuff. But you know, one of the easiest ways to get myself into trouble, just try to immigrate to Japan, you know, some African country, some European country. Well, maybe not. They kind of woke over there, so maybe not European country, bad example, but you know what I'm saying. And I guarantee you I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. You think anybody will feel sorry for me? You think I'd show up on the TV like, oh my gosh, look what they did to the Mr. Black anomaly? You think that they would care? You think they would care at all about that? You think there would be some news coverage? You think they would care if I had a bunch of babies and I went into a country illegally? Oh my gosh, they have children. I guess we just let them stay forever. No. Newsflash, the vast majority of people have children. If they don't have them, they end up having them. That doesn't mean that all of a sudden the law doesn't apply. Oh, well, they got kids. The law doesn't apply. No, the law does apply. No mercy just because you got children. They call them anchor babies for a reason. People using your kids as leverage to get away with criminal activity, you should feel ashamed of yourself. If anything, that makes me want to prosecute you more, not less. I don't want to hear nothing about how you're a mother, how you're a father, and therefore we should have some sympathy. What about the children? Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you participated in breaking the law. It's not like you didn't know that there would be come up in some sort of recompense, some sort of penance for your actions. And now all of a sudden we want to do crying and seizures and all of this stuff. It is ridiculous. This is why I have no sympathy. I work hard every goddamn day to provide for myself and to make these videos. I bust my butt every day trying to do the right thing, trying to stay out of trouble, trying not to break any laws. It's easy to do. There's so many freaking laws. It's easy to break some laws, but this is a very obvious one. Don't go into another country illegally. Boom. It's real simple. I work really hard. So yeah, it pisses me off when people are breaking all these laws and getting benefited from it. It pisses me off. I don't like it one bit. I have no sympathy. I have no empathy, because all of that's reserved for the people who are doing the things that they're supposed to do. And then when they get in trouble, then I feel sympathy. Then I feel empathy. Like for Charlie Kirk, talking to people, he got killed. He didn't break any laws. Nobody seems to care about Erica Kirk, this guy's kids, but they want us to feel sorry for a bunch of people who just waltzed into the country illegally, and who knows what type of thoughts and what type of religion and what type of zealotry and chaos they're bringing with them. Nobody really knows, and yet everybody wants to feel sorry for these people. This is what woke indoctrination looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy that we got people fighting tooth and nail against people with family values, Christian values, who just want everyone to be in a better place in America, a little bit more traditional compared to where we're at today, where wokeness is taking over everything. But then you got a bunch of freaking Muslims and terrorist sympathizers coming into the country, and then we want to feel sorry for them and not tell them to go their butts back the freak home. Oh, hell no, we're not doing that. They need to leave. No sympathy, especially for these fake posers talking about, oh, I'm having a seizure. Like, nah, dude, F off. These are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, 655, Cat 3309, and Noodle. Could not do it without you.
Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough, because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Yeah, because you have to get the people out. You know, you have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.